And welcome back as we track weather this evening. Several thunderstorm warnings have been issued throughout the afternoon, and now is no different. Let's go to radar as we dig into everything that's going on tonight. As of right now, we have a severe thunderstorm warning for Noxubee County, Northeastern Kemper County, Southeastern Oktibbeha, Northwestern Winston County, and Southern Lowndes County until 8 o'clock. Now, that's a lot of counties, and this is north of Meridian, and we're going to look at all of these that we have. Also, a flash flood warning until 9:15 for western Noxubee, southwestern Lowndes, and Oktibbeha, in which Oktibbeha, if you're not familiar with that, that's going to be around Starkville, Mississippi State areas. As we go to radar, let's work our way up through here and just show you what we've got. As we start here in Clark County, we're showing some light shower activity. As we get into the southern portion of Lauderdale County here, we'll pick up an intensity here of a little storm here. And there's no warnings here. This is going to be near Plant Sweat is where this is. Right out past the airport as you go along right here. Plant Sweat there, Valley Road, that area there, Savoy, getting a lot of rain tonight. As we move northward, light shower activity here, 22nd Avenue, not much going on up by Sam's. But as we get out here, the country store, Pine Springs Road, look at the rain that is coming down. And if you've walked outside, you've seen a lot of lightning in the sky in Lauderdale County. And this is where this storm is here in Lauderdale County. This is going to go right up to the Bailey area right in here. See all of this rain here? West of where Northeast Lauderdale High School. And as you get into this is State Boulevard Extension right across here. Owl sits there, State Boulevard Extension up to where the country store is. And you go north up Pine Springs Road. Look at this rain that is coming down here. Now, this is all across here to Windsor Road. Windsor Road is going to carry the storm right on over to Highway 493. So as you're coming into Bailey, there's 493 in that area there. 495 as it splits off right there and goes up. That's where the rain line is. Now let's move on up, and then there's no warnings that we've got here. Light rain throughout Lauderdale County. You'll see a little bit there at the Samdale Monument and over to where the airport is. We get into southern Kemper County. This is going to be west of Highway 45. This is the Cowboy Church. This is Highway 39. We've got rain in between here. Now again, this is rural route through here, through Kipling. These areas here, 2-lane roads, Cullum in Kemper County, that's got a lot of rain. Now, this is not the warned area, but it's doing some kind of raining there throughout Kemper County. Townsend, if you cut through that cutoff road there to come out on Highway 16, you're going to get in all of this rain here. As we get around DeKalb, some light showers, nothing big happening. On the west side, after you go past Cleveland, before you get to the Neshoba County line, you go north of there. We've got some lightning strikes, and of course, this is going to be the airstrip there, Bluff Springs. Those areas getting rain. All right, as we move northward now, Scuba. Y'all are in the severe thunderstorm warned area until 8 o'clock tonight. As we move north here, just west of Bennsville, this is going to be in between Wahalak and Bennsville. This is Old Highway 45, all out through here. Now, when you get right up here, let's zoom in on this so you'll see what's going on in Kemper here. This is going to be the utmost northern portion of Kemper County. Right out here. Again, this is where Bennsville is, just to the west of there. Right up in there is where that storm is sitting there. White Horse Road, as we mentioned that a while ago. That's where those storms are, right there at that Kemper County line and Noxubee County line. It's coming down. All right, we're into Noxubee County. This is where the severe thunderstorm warning is at this point. This is going to be at Paulette within 6 minutes and make McClelland within 29 minutes and half an hour. Now, this is where the hospital sits. This is going to be Highway 14 as it comes across Mahana Bridge, that area there. That's where that is headed, that storm. As you look at this, just heavy rain with this on this side here. Now, when we get to downtown Macon, now, on top of this, you got a flash flood warning until 9:15 for this area here. Let's back out so we see everything that's going on here. Look at this rain that picks up here. This is Sugarlock. When you get to Sugarlock on Highway 45, the intensity of the storm is going to take a whole different turn. Heavy, heavy, heavy to where you can't see anywhere on this 4-lane. By the time you get to where the Oak Tree Inn is, again, I use that terminology a lot to where you can barely see over the edge of your hood. That's the way it's doing there. We get to downtown Macon. Here's 45. Here's the Kentucky Fried Chicken. This downtown area where the hospital is. Over here where Tim's Grocery is. Look at the rain that is coming down. West 8th Street. As you're coming into that Cedar Creek Road, you get into the Macon area, Hale Street. let's see here, this is going to be Central Academy, where that sits. Look at that. It's pouring. So if you're in the Macon, Mississippi area, again, it's thunderstorms tonight, and it's a lot of rain coming down, which means you're going to get wet without a doubt through here. All right, as radar updates there, Brooksville, let's move on up here. Brooksville here, where the road splits, you go to the west, to the northwest towards Starkville. Just to the let's look at downtown area here of Brooksville. Old US 45 right there, just out to the west of town where the heaviest of rain is going to be. And this is going to be Greenleaf Road. Am I reading that right? Greenfield Road. Sometimes I have to zoom in real big to read a road because it's written sideways. That throws me off. This is going to be Nance Street. All of this area here, and I'm trying not to zoom in too much here and let you see but we're here at Brooksville, Mississippi. This is Noxubee County here. Heavy torrential rains coming down here. As we see the front end of this storm moving north, this is going to be headed into, and this is the rural route is what we'll see here. As it comes across here, here's Crawford. As you go under that underpass there at Crawford, still heavy rains. And we go north there, and we look at this as it keeps going up toward the Mississippi State area there, Billups Community and Brent Oak, you're going to get this storm as well. So if you're in this area here, this is the university. It doesn't quite make it to the university, but y'all are going to get wet if you're watching from Mississippi State tonight. So be prepared for that. We back out and look at this. Now, the west side here of what we're looking at, the Louisville area, a whole lot better, looks better. Let's go back down. I didn't focus on a lot here in Kemper County on this western side. We got a storm cell that's popped up in Lauderdale that we're going to go back down and look at as well here. Let's look at Kemper County here. Here is, this is going to be Linville. This is going to be Preston, just to the west of there, this rainstorms. And let's look at this lightning. That was at 7:23, about 10 minutes ago. A lot of lightning here in Kemper County, 7:29. That's about 5 minutes ago. So be careful. If you're in these areas there in Kemper County, there is lightning strikes with this out by Bennsville also. As we move back down, let's look at what we got going on in Lauderdale County here. Let's pull this up. Lazelia, you're going to have the storm within 25 minutes. And we'll look at this. This is going to cut across. So let's look at where we are. Again, this is where the country store is. This is the Last Chance store there on 493 coming out there. Right there, Last Chance Tobacco is where that is. The Bailey community, this cuts across, and this fan is going to cut right across. These storms are headed in this direction. Here's the Northeast Highway 39, where the soccer complex is. Northeast Middle School sits right here. This is Northeast High School. This storm's going to cut right across here through Pana, these areas here, and bring a lot of rain with that. Now, again, we're looking at, there's not a thunderstorm warning issued for Lauderdale County, but it does not change the fact that it's a lot of rain there. Pat Banks says close to Noxubee Hospital, heavy rain currently, and it is there. A lot of that. As people put on here, lightning strike here in Kemper County off Joe Williams Field. Got you covered. And the lightning will strike. And y'all be careful. As the old saying goes, if you're somewhere where it's doing a lot of lightning, stay away from the windows. It's just best not to. Lightning can strike. It's deadly. We want to keep you as safe as we can with this as we watch these storms tonight. Again, we've got 25 minutes remaining on this thunderstorm warning that covers several counties in the northern portion. Let's back out. Let's turn this off with radar. Let's give you a bird's eye view of the entire state of what we've got right here. Tennessee is a lot going on. The western side of the state of Mississippi, not much, but this is where it has picked, and this goes along with what the National Weather Service told us this morning. Between 2 and 9 p.m. tonight, we'd get this severe weather, and that's what's going on right now. We've got that. Let's zoom in back in here. That didn't make sense to zoom it back in. As we zoom in, let's get this straight, get my language. Here we are, Lauderdale County here. Meridian sits here as we go northward into Kemper County, west of Highway 45. We've got these storms that are occurring here all around Scuba. The intensity when you reach Scuba is going to get a lot worse and go northward there. Now, this is pretty heavy stuff over here on this western side of Kemper County. Don't get me wrong. This is a little bit worse right here at the Kemper County line, right outside of Bennsville, these areas here. As you get to where the Back Porch Cafe is, if you're driving Highway 45. You go through Scuba, you go past where McDade's Grocery was. Y'all remember those locations? And you'll go through where what the locals call Presley Bottom. Right there is where Presley Bottom is. It's going to be east of there. This is Highway 45. This is going to be Sparkman Road right here. You know, the dirt road. Of course, this is that big cornfield that set out there forever. You could see tons of deer. Everybody knows that location that knows Kemper County. That was like little Tooney's dad used to work for him there. And as a kid, I remember that. But boy, the deer that you could see in this field, and this is where this is. This is Sparkman Road that's going to carry you up to Calyx. Sparkman Road through there, and I can hear the rain now in northern Lauderdale County hitting the roof where I'm at. It's pouring down outside. So we've got a lot of activity going on here. And we look at this here, these areas here, Millington, Bennsville, you're going to get another rain shower here within 18 minutes. It'll be there by 7:55, about when this is set to expire. But you're still going to be getting a lot of rain there. Let's close this out. And again, these are just thunderstorms. As we look at our scale of 1 to 10 of any of these storms turning into anything else other than a thunderstorm, it's at a 2. So not likely this could turn into anything else. It's just going to be a thunderstorm. Let's back out here where you can see here. We still got our watch box until 8 p.m. tonight. Now, let's look at this. Let's turn radar off. Over here, this purple area, what you see here on radar, is where the where we've had hail come down. Let's turn radar off a minute and let's just look and see what we've got through here. And as we go to Kemper County, we are showing here Eastern Kemper County out here by Bennsville, Millington. We have gotten some of this come down through here. Hail through this area here as you go into Noxubee County up to Paulette. This area here has had a bunch of it come down there also. Now, as we look at right here, let's look at all these areas up here. If you'll see these darker shades, which means it's been more intense, and you'll see that little bubble right there. And this is Highway 514 in Noxubee County there. That's going to be right there at Crystal Ridge Road. What we've got reported, let's see what it says here. They've had 1-inch size hail there. Public reports relayed by media. So 1-inch size hail has fallen there in Noxubee County, in Winston County on the Noxubee County line. Light around the Louisville area, but this is right up in here. Let's turn on these where you can see here. This is Mill Creek. Look how deep purple that is. That's where this has come down. If you live in this area here, Winston County, you've seen what we're talking. Mount Olive Road, we come down. This is going to be Hull Road, Yellow Creek Road, and then we follow this into Noxubee County. Yellow Creek Road comes right on Mac Evans Road. This area right in there has been some pretty significant hail that has fallen. Now, as we go up through here and we look at the Macon area, we've had some here around Brooksville. Not too bad, but there's a lot of it. We've got some storms that are going to be coming across toward the Kentucky Fried Chicken and all around there where the hospital is. We go up here near Crawford. West of Crawford, as we'll look at this right here, and let's look where we are. This is, am I pronouncing, is that Oktibbeha? Let's look there. Yeah, OKT, and I hope I've never seen this name before. Oktibbeha is what we're going to call it. If you're from that area, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, let me know. That's a brand spanking new one on me there. All right, let's turn radar back on. Let's go to radar and take a look at here. Again, we have got significant rainfall in northern Noxubee County that is just pouring all through that area. I know we got a lot of people that watch from the Brooksville area up in there. Heavy rain in your area. This is going to be west of Columbus and starting to come up on Mississippi State, so be careful if you're in that area. We still got all this, again, included in this is a flash flood warning until 9:15 here for Noxubee County. And we also, let me go back over here and take a look in here. We also have a flash flood warning until 8 p.m. for Winston County. That's going to be dying down. Let's go back into Kemper County and take a look of the rain and things. All right, we've got more popping up in Lauderdale County. Let's take a look here. Let's dive into this. And again, I want to remind you, not a warning in Lauderdale, but it is significant rain coming down. This is going to be at Bailey within 6 minutes. So if you live in Bailey, expect it to be heavy rain. Obadiah is going to have this in 17. Center Hill will have it in 21 minutes. In Shucktown, you'll get the storm within 27 minutes as we turn on locations so that this will be kind of recognizable for you here. This is Northwest Baptist Church is where this is. This is going to be North Hill Street. Light rain there, but as we move across here, this is going to be at the intersection of State Boulevard Extension and Pine Springs, right there at the country store. You get on Pine Springs, you can just just about hardly see the road. Now, this is going to carry you all the way up here. This is where the Dollar General is. This is where Chet's Paint and Body is, right there. Not heavy rain there, but you back down Highway 495 here. This is where this is, right through there. That's pouring down rain. All right, we go up here to Oktibbeha, and this is going to be the old Hughes Telephone Building right there. And again, that's a ministry now. So that's pouring rain through there. Be careful. And we looked at this fanned area. This is where the storm is sitting right now. And at the end of this is 30 minutes. So this will put it on the other side of West Lauderdale Elementary within 30 minutes. And, of course, this is going to be up here at Oktibbeha Baptist Church. So everybody that's in this shaded area here that doesn't have rain now, expect that to make its way toward you. I want to be let you have a heads up. So if you got something in the yard that you need to pick up before the rain gets there, now would be the time to do that, as we've got just a ton of rain on this. Now, again, this will expire in the next 15 minutes as we go on up here and get into Noxubee County, where our warnings are. Kemper County still got a severe thunderstorm warning for you. Let's look at this of what we've got here. As we back this out, we've got northern Kemper County still under the severe thunderstorm warning into Noxubee County. You get into Oktibbeha County there and Lowndes County here on the southern tip there south of Columbus there. That's what we've got there. We'll watch this closely. I'll be back with more reports should we need this as we follow these warnings that pop in and pop out. Big thank you to all of our sponsors that make this happen every day. You'll see them on the screen as we watch this. Can't do it without them, and we do appreciate all that they do to help us bring all of this each and every time that there's thunderstorm that break out. So there we are. So we've got 16 minutes remaining on this. Should this continue, we'll be here to tell you more about it. But our main concern that we want to watch here, again, we've got this in Kemper County, Lauderdale County, 495, 493 area, right out through here, northern Lauderdale County. It gets heavier when you get into Kemper County. All of this area here, when we get to DeKalb, in between there and Scuba, you get here where the roadside park is. It's going to be intense rain in between there and DeKalb when you go past the landfill there, where the old roadside park was. I don't know where I'm talking about there. That's a lot of rain coming down through there. Northward here, and this is going to be Cypress Mills sits right here. It's going to be east of Cypress Mills. You get out here to where Kemper Lake is. Here's Kemper Lake. It's going to be east of there. Again, Wahalak area, the Haleys, y'all be ready for that. Lynn, I know y'all are watching from up in that area there. A lot of rain for y'all when we get into this eastern side of Noxubee County, north of Bennsville. Heavy rain. We get up downtown Macon. It looks a little better for downtown city limits of Macon because it's now picking on the Brooksville area toward Crawford. Look at that rain, the intensity in between Macon and Brooksville, a world of difference there. And by the time you get to Crawford, wow, it's heavy, and this is going to be moving northward there. So Billups, y'all have this storm that's there just east of Crawford, all of this area here in 28 minutes. That's a quick look at what we've got here with storms tonight. And again, as always, I'll be back to keep you up to date with anything that breaks out with weather. We let you know. If you've got a question, feel free to inbox me, post it here. We'll be glad to answer it the best we can. Thank y'all for watching. I'll be back with more coverage as we cover these severe thunderstorm warnings that seem to be popping up left and right north of the Meridian area tonight. As always, we'll keep you up to date with the very latest here. Thanks a bunch for watching, and we'll have more.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by